So basically, I'm going to be playing Rank Reload, but I'm going to be showing you the best landing spot in the Chapter 7 Season 1 map. So, 2 landing spots. The second one is the one I prefer because I usually do better than that drop spot, and I know more of it. So that's the one I prefer, but check both of them out. Watch the entire video, and just placement is everything, really. You don't need a WP everyone. You could just play for placement, and that gets you up so much. So let's get into it. All right, we are in our first game, and here I'm gonna show you guys a cool drop spot. I'm gonna show you guys a cool drop spot. It's really cool for solos, and you can get a lot of loots. It's between Lethal Labs and Sandy Strip, but I usually notice it by it's a little hole with like blue around it. So only a few people know about this. Sometimes you will get contested because they might try to hot drop in Lethal Labs and then like think there's a lot of people landing there and then go here. But looks like we got one person. There's a one person landing here. So what you want to try to do is get a weapon, find a weapon. If there's not one, okay, there's a chest in here. That one, there's a chest in here. Get this and a ammo box right here. So I got a big. So I'm gonna hide in here and do it. And then you can drop down here real quick. Break these barrels. And then sometimes the chest spawns here. And then now what you want to do is if you have mats, block off these entrances. And then keep this. I don't know why this icon is here. Now right here are these 3 things. Now you can see these cute little things right here. So if you want to, don't break that, but you're gonna break all these other ones. And then break this one right here. And this is the piano room. Now you can block it off. Like that. And then this ammo, sometimes ammo spawns here. But you can farm all these pianos. All these chests are guaranteed. Look, I just got a pump here. Some barrels. And then a guaranteed legendary / rare chest. Which I got a Hollow Rush SMG. Which honestly, I am not going to take. And then here's a slurp. You can... Okay, nice. Now what you're going to want to do is just... Okay, I'm just going to break this. But you can farm all these pianos for wood. Farm all these for metal. Farm the floors for brick. So you get all materials. Farm the floors for brick. Farm the pianos for wood, and all the walls and pillars onto metal. While also getting loot and possibly a legendary / epic weapon. Now if I was in a tournament, I would probably break down this whole room. But what I'm going to want to do is get out of here. Okay, and you're going to edit out these doors right here. And they're shooting over there, but we're going to ignore that because there are chests out here that you can get with even more barrels. So if you didn't get any enough heals or shield, you can hide inside these snowmen now. And then also break the trees out here, which will give you a lot of wood. There is a rock right here. And you can basically just farm all around here. Now where you're going to want to go when you're from here, you want to go to these red looking cabins. I should not stand in the middle of the open. But you want to go to those cabins over there. And those have some really good loot. You can also stop by breaking these. Get a lot of brick. There's a little cabin right here if you want to just farm up, get some metal from these boats or whatever they are. And there should be one chest. Oh no, that's just there. Sometimes what a chest spawns in here, but you can get some fruit and some gold. But again, just keep farming up. Really, there's nobody around here. And if you want to be secure, you don't need to break these trees all the way. You can just get them to 50% right here. And you don't really want to use your jetpack because one, it makes a noise that people could tell if you're here, and two, it takes a long time for to get started, so people could just beam you. Now it looks like some people already looted over here, but a chest spawns here. So not a lot in right here because someone already looted, but sometimes these houses can have really good loot. I was just in here. But see, now what you want to go is you kind of want to like go to the middle and go to this spot right here. And again, keep collecting rocks for max brick. So you're going to come across this thing again. That's how you know you're going in the right direction. Now, there was a supply drop near, so I might go for that. But I'm already at max wood. I'm almost at max brick too. And I'm at about half metal. So it's pretty good. Someone already got the supply, so I know that there are going to be in person. And you can rush this if you want, based on your skill level. But I might just stay back. But you can come loot over here. Just keep out your eye. Maybe just like hold out your mats. So then if someone shoots you, could automatically just build a box right away. So sometimes this also has good loot, but it's already looted. Now, my second drop spot that I usually go to is not always usually looted. It might be contested, though. It's more heavily contested, but less looted once you get rid of those players. Now, there is, down here, you can get some loot, which is, again, already looted. Just come through here and then go through this porta potty. And brings you to this one, so. Some loot down there, yep. And then, now you really just want to, like, go rotate to the middle. And Clausy Lodge is just... Now you just basically want to rotate to the middle. But you could find some bushes to camp in. But also, this all depends on your skill level. You can W key everybody if you want to. Also, hot air balloons are decently good. But, yeah, just find a bush like this if you're not confident in your skill level. But one thing is, be confident. You gotta be confident in your fighting skills. If someone pushes you, you know, you don't always have to push the people, but if they push you, you gotta be confident. I am in zone right here, and I could just sit in this bush. But that's gonna be boring for you guys. But honestly, I haven't seen anybody yet, so. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Yeah, nah, I suck, bro. That's it. I already have the medis, so I could just take this right here. Now, if you're wondering what the best loadout is, if you just like join the season, the tactical AR is really good, but the Deadeye Assault Rifle is probably the #1 choice. But it just got a nerf, so it might not be as good, but some people don't even notice the difference. Now, the shotgun is probably Iron Pump, definitely, not probably, definitely. And then, I don't really see a lot of shockwaves, but the wingsuit is, found a lot, but you can get shot in the air a lot. So, I still prefer shockwaves, probably the #1 mobility item ever. Like, it's just also an OG, so, and then for SMG, I don't usually carry SMG. I usually carry meds and shields, some type of shield, but also slurps are in the game, so you can carry slurps instead of med kits. But you definitely need to carry shield. Meds aren't as important. But and then for SMG, I like the Hollow Rush SMG, but the that just also got a buff where it shoots further, and then dual micro SMGs, bigger magazine size, and bigger number damages. It also just got a buff, and then there's one other SMG, I think. I'm not sure. But those are the two preferred. There's a person right here, so I'm just gonna take low ground. Now you always want to create 2 boxes. If you want to like camp out, take 2 boxes. Now I have 2 medis, so you could just camp out. I am right next to a mountain, so I'm going to wait for storm to come. See, I'm just being smart. And then I'm going to wait for it to come to them, but I'm going to slowly rotate around this mountain. Because I know I have 2 medkits. Now it is at 2 ticks, so I'm going to switch to wood since there's not a lot of people around. But it's really just about being smart on when to use your mats. Now I know they are not carrying me, so I'm just gonna rip it out. Now to use this wingsuit, it's you just kind of have to get used to it. Oh, bro, it's at 5 tick actually. So maybe this wasn't the best choice, but gotta do what you gotta do, you know. There's another med kit over here, so I'm gonna take that. Ice will definitely help me. But I'm just gonna rotate in, not take the med kit yet. Because I know it's at 5 tick and it pulled all the way over there. Okay, now that I'm crossed, I could box up here, but storm is moving and I just want to keep moving. So almost a bad idea, but you know. Now you could get beams while doing this, so I'm just gonna get in zone and then box up. Right here, and box up in metal. Usually brick, but I'm gonna do metal. And again, create space. Always have this. Always have a wall in the middle and then cones. Now, if you you could camp right here on this below stage. Now I have my 2 bigs now that I will use. So I'm using a lot of the loot from what I collected from the drop spot before. As soon as it reaches 0, I'm going to have this edit ready, and then rotate, jetpack out. But here's what I'm actually gonna switch to wood. Here's what I'm gonna do. So you see it's reached. Now I'm going to box up like this so I can jetpack. And now I am in zone. See what I did there? Because it has a little bit of a delay. Now I don't want to box up in wood, so I'm going to box up in brick. And I have zone right here, so place all the cones. I'll do wood with that. Now 2 people on me, I might just let them fight out. But you could always do this. 2 cones on top, that, and then camp. See, I have 0 kills, top 4. This is, if you're not a good player, I'm a good player, but I'm not confident in just like pushing people, so I wait for them to fight it out. Now here, I'm going to jetpack up. I'm just gonna lock in, like this is just based off your skill level. I have to get up here. I got my jetpack here. some cover and collect mats. Gonna try to chop this guy. Now I did die here, but honestly, good game. I ran out of mats because I mean you just gotta collect mats, but it's basically based on the skill level though. So you just look win up. I'm diamond 1 from 20% to 56. I went up 36% with 0 kills, guys. Keep that in mind. With 0 kills. That's just crazy. So moving on to the next drop spot. All right, next match. This is the next drop spot. I'll show you why. It's so good, bro. Sorry, I'm eating some chocolate chips, and I just had sushi. But over here, so and oh, better for me, the bus pulls all the way over here. So it's basically behind Wonkyland and Classy Lodge, and then behind the mountain. So not a lot of people know about this one, like the piano room, but some people actually do know about it. But again, it's based off your skill level. If you think you can fight, go here. Also, this side part right here, not a lot of people land there. But that's not the drop spot. Now this one, actually, I have a whole path. So you're gonna go around this mountain, and you want to land. Ooh, there's actually a chest right here. You know, if someone's running through, like someone's right here. So that's the different part. Now here is this part right here. So this house right here, the main POI is not POI, but place is right there. But honestly, I don't want to contest that because I just kind of want to show you. So this house right here, you can get a lot of loot. Look, blue tack. Now I just need a better shotgun. Now there are lots of barrels here, and I already got 6 minis. And then you can go up here. Here's another big. Here's where the actual place is over there, but if you're not confident in your skill level, go down here because not a lot of people know about it. Oh, how did I just take 20 fall damage from that? Someone please tell me. Now farm these rocks. And there are just a ton of barrels. You can get. It should be maxed by now, but honestly, that's why I'm stacked up on. Like, I took full damage, and I'm just still getting it. I'm still at full. So there's this house right here. I really need a better shotgun. See people fighting over there. So, but I'm not gonna go to it. Now with my duo, I'm actually gonna do this because storm is coming. So. Search over here, another big. And then over here is a slurp truck. And there we go, I got an iron pump. So now I'm fully confident. Only thing I'm worried about now is my lag. This, here, I'm just gonna break this so nobody else gets to it. And then here's where usually you land at that main POI over there. It has a bunch of great loot, but that's what most people know about. Most people go there and then go out, rotate out. Here's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna take this wingsuit. Also, if you take a launch pad, do not have your wingsuit out because that's now here you could land there first and then rotate there. But now there's one over here. Now I do only have one med kit, but let's see if I can find another one. And there's tons of barrels. someone already looted this, but a chest spawns here, and sometimes a chest spawns here. Another launch pad. And then this house especially has a lot of loot. One chest here. Just one chest here. And then one spawns here sometimes, and one spawns in the... And one spawns... Okay, look. 1, 2, 3, and sometimes one spawns in the middle. So we're guaranteed a lot of chests. Now, what you're going to want to do is... I'm going to take these bandages, since I only have one medkit. So usually there'd also be another slurp truck over here. But now, here's the main one. This is where you get all your mats. You're saying, hey, you only have 200 mats. I thought you said you would get mats from here. Well, yes, this is where you get mats. It's unlooted. So many barrels. Look, just get all this brick. Brick, I would say, is the best option for, like, free building. Because wood, it breaks super easily. And metal is just weird to use. But look, barrels refresh up on. There's only one rock you can't break, but it looks like you can, but you can't. And then farm up this if you want metal. Metal is really good though, because it's also the most silent one. Look, I am max AR/TAC because it's a tactical AR, so it uses SMG bullets. You can light this campfire. You don't want to use a medkit, like me. Alright, now you're going to want to take the zip line over here. And there's another campfire over here. This is where you can farm trees. And there's also, oh, look at that. A purple iron pump. So I'm going to light this campfire. Still at 1 tick. One more circle until it gets to 2 ticks. So I'm not going to completely stack up. But a chest spawns here, and then there's a house up there. So actually 2 chests sometimes spawns here, which just happened. And supply drops for some reason went over here. But look, 400 wood. Give me a medkit. Usually I get a lot more medkits, so. Alright, so now I'm gonna go over here. And Storm is just gonna keep moving away, but it's good. Okay, now I'm actually confident because I just got another medkit, so lots of medkits. Now I'm going to take this jetpack. Just kind of get in a little bit over these mountains. Now I'm going to take this medi. And look, Storm pulled a long way, but it's okay because it's still got a jetpack. And just look at my loot and look at my mats. It'd be worth it later. And then I could take this jetpack again. And you just kind of like gotta get used to the jetpack. So you just gotta, it's really just, you just gotta know how to use it, so. At this angle, it kind of looks like I'm not even in Storm. But I'm just gonna play behind Storm. And then I'm gonna stack back up on wood. Now I think this next circle, it will go to 2 ticks. So you gotta be careful of that. You just gotta keep looking at your map. But I know this, oh, well, I can't talk. I know this drop spot so well, and I know how to like play in it. So, Lethal Labs is here. And look, some fighting happened here. And it's not even at 2 tick yet, so you could stay here even longer. Hopefully a new jetpack. Okay, now you're in circle and box up. I would prefer boxing up in brick. So I have 40 seconds, but I'm just gonna take this medi and rotate in with the jetpack. But a tip, remember, do this. Just do that like that, and then now you can jetpack. Just again, you can rotate so far if you know how to use this jet suit or wingsuit, I think it's called, but I call it a jetpack for some reason. I shouldn't really. A bush right there if you wanna just camping it. But guys, look at my loot. Like it's just so good, and then just keep farming. Really, just watch your max. No, like you could just camp. I'm just gonna show how good it is to just how to rank up so much with 0 eliminations. It's gonna be crazy. Look at the Battlewood.
Oh, we got 2 champion kids.
But now I don't have any med kits. So that's the thing. You gotta watch this. But I do have 3 bigs, so that's really, really good. Really, really good. And guys, I don't know if you can see, but I'm at 62 ping. It's actually just like insane. I used to average 4 to 5. Then and then it went up to like 15 to 20. And now it's like just at 60. It's averaging 60 to 70. No cap. No cap. Person right here. 48. It's getting shot from this bush. I don't know how I hit that.
Bro, I
Chat.
Bro, I was so close to doing this. I'm lagging
so 2 people right here plus another person landing. I don't know what is happening, man. Nobody's around, so I am going to jetpack. Someone starts shooting at me, then I'll get out of the jetpack.
Bro, I'm in the middle of everything.
No, this kid is actually so weird. One more horn hole.
Oh, dead.
No, I have to be lagging, bro. Dude, I have to be lagging. Like, it's actually... No, that's not even my fault, because look how low this guy is. But that's actually stupid, because I don't know why, but my internet has been so weird lately. And yeah, guys, look. I go up so much. I went up 22%. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.